Alright, hey, welcome back to Toy Haven. Got a little simple setup here of buildings, but we want to go through our Godzilla Kaiju collection. I think it's about time. We got some monster shows coming up in July, so let's run through and try to remember what stuff we even have. We got here's Bandai. What is this? Bandai China, but Biolante here. We got the Gaios. This was in the other video from the more recent Gamera ones. Here's a King Ghidorah, just a regular Bandai. You're going, really? You're just going at all these ones.
Yes.
Let's see. Here's the Final Wars Gigan. And what's this? I don't remember. This one was from that animated Godzilla. I can't remember the name of that one because we did not keep up with all of that stuff. But here is the Final Wars Anguirus. We had these guys, these Ultraman guys from the other video, the previous video. So here's these little ones.
Yeah, baby Godzilla.
There's a little small one. Let's see, what can we... So we just pulled out a bin of just different kaiju. Here is the Smog Monster, Dora. This one, there we go. This is 2007 Bandai. There's newer ones too, which are really cool. They move and stuff. Alright, so we're blocking the shadow of the new Rodan from the new Godzilla ones.
Yeah.
And there's a little Ultraman. Alright, so this is the newer version of Jet Jaguar. I used to have an old one too, but since this one was cheap and at Target, snagged it. But it's kind of weird how he stands too. Oh look, here's a baby one. Where did we get this one at?
I don't know.
I don't even know. Baby, look at his tail. I don't remember what that one was. And there's one of these mini Godzilla sets. Let's see what else.
Like a doggy.
Oh yes, here is King Caesar.
It looks like a doggy.
Yes. This is the Bandai ones, one of the later Bandai. Let's see, 2013. There's Batra. Before we did see the one at the show in the other version, but we got this little one. And I don't know. Do we not know what this one is? It is a Bandai, I'm assuming. An Ultraman. I can't remember all these different. I'm definitely not very well versed in that. We're trying to start going through them. And this is the one, Godzilla. What is? No, I can't remember the name. I'm sure someone will remember it, but I can't remember. But I like this one's got that cool eye. It's really great. Legion of them, and here's the Mega Gyrus that does not move, which was kind of disappointing that these vinyl ones don't have too much movement, but he is able to move his arms here and not really his wings. Let's see, what do we got? This is from the new Godzilla ones. What was the name of this thing?
I got no idea.
Yeah, what this is from. That 2014 movie, and then just
That building.
I can't even see them. You're getting way too close to the. That's why I pushed all the buildings back. Here's some broken buildings that we got out of those American. Oh jeez, now everyone's all collapsing. All right, so we went through one bin let's clear away these and try to get, we're starting off with the monsters, and then we'll save all the Godzilla versions after that. So we're getting through these first. Let's go grab another batch of monsters and clear all these out. Okay, so more stuff. Let's see what we got here. Yes, we got the one version of Destroyer. And this one is, look at how big these wings.
Yeah, and it looks like there's two wings. Like there's an outline of two wings, but it doesn't connect when you like open the wings.
Yeah, these details are really cool. This one's good. We are missing oops, missing one of the legs, but I know we got him really cheap back then. Alright, so let's see. Should we go with, oh, here's the Gamma we showed. Oh, now this one, this is a really cool Gamma. It roars. It's got like rubber. Alright, and this is really, it's really dull. I mean, this looks great in for photos and stuff, but the coolest thing, though, check this out. So the back of the shell opens, and you could actually put his arms in here and his legs if you want to, but he has, let's see, look at this. He actually transforms.
I think you have to have it on the other side.
Okay, so look at that. There's like a flying sea turtle now. It's got these big little fins here. So it's really cool. Really cool one. I really like that camera one. Alright, so you got, here's the NECA Kong. His jaws. I mean, the articulation is really cool in this one. I wish NECA would do different Kongs, but they released this one like so many times where the mouth didn't move, it did. There's the black and white, there's the poster one. So, but this one has, I mean, the articulation is great on this one. It's such a great figure. I wish they did more. And so next we are, alright, let's do the Mecha Godzillas. There is the vinyl Bandai, the original Showa era one.
Next we got,
and this one is, yeah, this one is great. I think this is like a Monster Arts. But I mean, it's got great articulation. It's super heavy. It's like metal. It even feels cold too. But I mean, it's only we're missing the back of the shoulder things on here. But this is really cool. It actually opens up too. It's got great articulation. I mean, this one is this one's really cool. But then we have a vinyl version, bigger version of this Kaiju here. Mecha Godzilla. Look at this size of this one, and it doesn't. The legs don't move though. The waist moves. This moves. His head moves. But where his legs don't move at all. He does have this little tail here. And then we have
the biggest one ever.
The one from the new Godzilla Kong movie, which I'm not crazy about the design at all on this, but whatever. It's got the rubber spikes. It doesn't really have a lot of movement. It does have.
And we got these.
It does have a tail. And this moves, right? The claws move.
Yeah. It could spin, it could open and close. The mouth doesn't move.
No, it doesn't move. Okay, let's move it out. We got a couple more guys. Okay, so more. We got the original Gigan, original version. And there's the Gomez from the previous video, but this is the Bandai. Remember when these figures used to be found in Kmart? Such great. Alright, so here is the Megalon one. This is the YMS version. We also have a Gabara. There is, so these ones picked up, and we also have a Kong, King Kong Escapes, too. This is actually Raimundo, but I don't know, the YMS, he makes these too, so I don't know why it has a different name. But this is when I was picking these up before everything got super expensive. But I just love the details, the paints. I mean, these ones, I thought they look really great. I just want these, I just wish they had something that was articulated. There's the plane from the Mecha one. And of course, this is the other one from our video. I already showed off the Varan from our monster show. So, but look at how big. This one's a much bigger one. I guess he would be more of like an 8-inch. Probably for an 8-inch line. I used to have all those Bandai ones too, but I ended up selling them to get funds for the new He-Man collection that we ended up getting into. Alright, so these are the monsters. I guess we should start getting into Godzilla. I'm going to start pulling out all those, and let's see what we got for him. Alright, let's try some old school Godzilla. Let's move out. There you go. There's the March of the Imperial Godzillas. And, well, bootlegs. Alright. So we got... Alright, so here is Chinese. Here's the Imperial. Here's another bootleg that we got at a secondhand shop. That was a nice surprise. And look at this big one that I can't even see right now. Let's move up. There's the big Imperial one. So there's those that we got. Alright, and then we got one of my favorites is the Dorme Godzilla here. The one with the eyebrows, not the smooth ones. Because I had this one as a kid, so I had to make sure that I got this one again. No spikes at all. But so it's just a little bit taller. Actually, it looks a lot taller here, but it is taller than that one. And then we have another small
Pink
Dorme.
Godzilla.
Yeah, this one. This is another old 80s one here. I'll move these little ones. I had... Alright, so let's see what else we have. And the, what happened there? We got the Imperial King Kong. And I had this Imperial Godzilla as a kid, which was crazy that I had this Godzilla being so much smaller than King Kong, but these are ones I had in the 80s. The 85 Godzilla. And there's the King Kong. Alright, so let's move these guys and then we'll see what more will we be getting. Alright, let's pull out some Bandai Godzilla. Got this cool 91. It doesn't really move much, but the detail is really nice on them. I got this 62 one. Found this at a flea market. I think I got it for like $4, but it's missing one of the pieces. But still, to get this is for practically nothing. And I always like the 62 one's one of my favorites. We got the 68 one. We got the 54. These are both all the Bandai ones from Japan, or darker. I know there's one in that was at you could buy in the stores that was a lot bigger. We got the, here is, let's move this. His tail isn't, of course, isn't moved, but this is the 74 one. Let me make sure these ones are focused. Can you see them? There you go. I love the face on that one. And then I got another YMSF Godzilla, the 67 one, the son of Godzilla, with this little one right here, Minia. And he hangs out on the tail here. So this was a cool little accessory. It's the only one. I don't have another Minia, but I mean, look at this. I mean, that one just looks... I really like the details in that one. These are all cool. Alright, so I'll move them out and we're going to start getting some other ones in. Alright, let's go on to, how about some NECA? So here is the 85. This was the reissued one. They originally had one, I think it's the same head, but the spikes, they definitely improved. They improved on the color, made it a lot less shiny, kind of this dull, and gave this more of a green look. I think the spikes still should be bigger on that, but...
What just happened?
Oh, I just lost the light.
Oh, farts.
Alright, so we'll have to check that out, but... you know, I don't know, the 85 was tough, but, I mean, he got this awesome box still. So, definitely still had to pick up, the 85 being one of my favorites. Alright, so I'll move that and get some more NECAs in there. So next one is probably my favorite, is NECA's 62 Godzilla. This one is great. Look at how big he's heavy, thick, very durable. He's got these big feet. And this one's the one with the dull paint and stuff. So I think this one looks a lot nicer. There's a kind of two different versions that came out, variants, I guess, that came out, and this is definitely my favorite. I think my favorite Godzilla right here. So we got this, which look at how big the 62 is to the 85. I don't know why they made him. Look at how small. Why they give him such small feet? I don't know. But
there it goes again.
We keep losing the light. I might have to get another light or something here.
Yeah, that's gone.
All right, so here is the 2001 Godzilla, but this is the bootleg version, which is a lot darker. I think the regular version is more green, but I know he likes the darker version. So we kept this bootleg one. I think I had to paint the teeth a little bit. The paint wasn't that great. So I have that. But this one still looks really good. It's very thick. You got the Shin Godzilla with his incredibly long tail. This is the Shin that... So they had to, give us two Shins as opposed to just giving us different heads or something. But here is him blasting. So he's got his mouth open, and then there was another Shin where he had his mouth closed, and his fins were not colored. And then we have
Godzilla.
This is King of the Monsters Godzilla. Because NECA didn't end up having... I don't think they didn't have the rights, and they ended up losing the rights before the King Kong vs. Godzilla came out. So this was the last legendary one. This is the Blast one. So we got some of the different fire breaths for them. We had one, I think this was... I don't have the 54 one. I think that's what this one came with. So, but he's got... The Shin had, the two from his mouth. No, wrong way. What am I doing? Obviously, it's this way. It sticks in his mouth, and then he's got his tail. This was just crazy. Great movie, but it got really crazy. So he got the fire. Got his fire breath for the 62 one. I like how it holds it good. Like, that's great.
And you'll have this.
And what do we do? I don't know. We had a piece, and where'd his piece?
I just feel like it's this one, but it doesn't fit in his mouth.
No, I think it was this one. Went with this, so we had to track that down. It's somewhere. But these are... NECA did a great job with these Godzillas. They had great articulation. I wish they kept going. We needed a 65. We needed a 73. Would have been great to have, but I don't know. Who knows what happened? And now Super 7 has them, and we're still waiting to get one Godzilla figure from them. And they just released they're releasing what, the 89 that NECA already released, so I don't know what's. Let's see how those goes. Okay, I got a few more things. Let's clear this out. Oops, and I forgot to do this NECA, the Nintendo video game Godzilla. This one was great. I mean, the colors were so cool. Look at how big the fins, his dorsal fins are. I mean, there's the Godzilla from the game. It's got the map. I mean, this game was great. So many monsters. I don't even know the monsters. I haven't even seen all those movies when that game came out to even know that who they even were. But here is a comparison with. He said this is just the 85 repainted. So you can see that the head. Everything. It does look a little. Tail and everything, but that's those. And we have some of my favorites though, the monster arts. You got the Emergence Godzilla 64 one. I just love. I mean, look at this. Look what they did. Look at the color. His face is perfect. I don't have the NECA 64 one, but this one was really good.
So detailed.
I know, he's so small, because then I have my other favorite, probably my favorite Godzilla suit is the 54. Why? I thought they were all scaling these together, and look how much bigger it is. They're all supposed to be the same size. From the Showa era, they were all 50 meters. I don't know why he's so small, but look at look at all the detail in this, and look at his eyes. They're great. I really like how they have that kind of glassy eye look. But those ones were definitely two of my favorite suits. And oh, look at that, the Baragon Revoltech. Really, we need more of these figures. Articulated Kaiju. They had Anguirus, Gigan, and they're all very hard and expensive to get. So I managed to get this guy when he was about when he came out, but it was too late for some of the other ones. But yeah, we need to bring this back. There needs to be a company making articulated Showa Kaiju. I mean, come on, that's what everyone wants. Let's do it. Alright, so those are the Godzilla figures. Those are save my favorites for last. And wait, what is this? This is a Godzilla? Oh no. It's the, look at this one, this crazy articulation he's got. This is the 98 Zilla.
You have to.
We probably should have did this first. Should have tested it first. But
it works. I think the song in the background's too loud.
There's his mouth. I mean, he's got some good articulation. And also, where'd you have the thing at? I don't even know where the.
No. It's on it. It's just like.
Oh, okay, the leg. No, you hear it. Alright, well, there it is. It's our Godzilla collection. That's what we got. So we'll see if we get anything new with G-Fest. I think there's a big Monster Con 2 coming up. So we'll see what more monsters we have. And I just got notice from Big Bad. Got some figures coming, so we'll have some toy reviews coming up as well. Alright?
Thanks for watching Toy. Make sure to like and subscribe. Bye.